Let us sing to welcome spring. 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 Come and 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 sing to welcome spring. Let us sing to welcome spring. We do sing to welcome spring. Welcome spring. Welcome spring. Welcome spring. Welcome spring. Happy Sheela's Day. Happy Spring Equinox weekend. And for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, happy Autumn Equinox weekend. And it's a full moon. At Circle Sanctuary, we have named this full moon of 2022 the Shamrock Full Moon. And we had our Shamrock Full Moon last night. If you weren't able to join us live, you can go over to the Circle Sanctuary YouTube channel and connect with our ceremony celebrating the full moon. Music and poetry, reflections, meditations, energy workings, and some surprises. And this is the image that I use to symbolize the Shamrock full moon. And it is a magical time. So, in addition to celebrating Irish culture, yesterday, March 17th, which some people call St. Paddy's Day, or Bring Back the Snakes Day, I'm also celebrating a lesser known, but also old Irish cultural festival today. It involves the divine feminine. Actually, it involves crone power and fertility. Yes, it is Sheela Day. Sheela? Who is Sheela? Well, some say Sheela is St. Patrick's wife. And clearly, back in the Patrick time, it was pretty common for clergy to actually be married. Was Patrick ever married? He didn't mention it in his biography and autobiography, but there's a tradition in Ireland and in other places of the Irish diaspora which has the celebration of St. Patrick's Day, St. Paddy's Day, all Bring Back the Snakes Day. That's a contemporary pagan take on those of us who want to celebrate our Irish heritage and to actually celebrate snakes rather than snake elimination, i.e. getting rid of the pagans from Ireland, which is too often caught up with Paddy Day celebration historical remarks. Sheela is actually Sheela na gig, according to a number of scholars, and I tend to believe. Now, I have a Sheela na gig image here. It's from the Church of Saint Mary and Saint David. This is a reproduction that's actually in the marshes known as the Welsh Marshes, right between England and Wales, but it harkens to Sheela na gig images that are in a variety of places, including across Ireland. Yes, it is a crone who is displaying where babies come from. And these appeared in churches, often above a church door. So what's this with crones in their rated X positions? Well, this harkens to the Gaelic, which those of you who know your Celtic mythology and Scottish and Irish mythology know her as a form of the crone goddess. So this is a day to celebrate Sheela gigs. And I have some links on my main Facebook page. I'm coming to you live from my Selena Fox Updates page on Facebook. I have some links about Sheela gigs and Sheela Day. In fact, CNN just updated an article that it released last year about this time, basically saying history got it wrong about St. Patrick's wife, and it's a great article about Irish Sheela gigs and the celebration of Sheela Day. Now, those of you who've tuned in, if you have ever celebrated Sheela Day before, if you work with the Sheela gig, well, I invite you, if you wish, to share that in the chat. And whether you do or not, I invite you to share where you are watching from. We're moving into Equinox weekend. We're at a time known as the Equinox tides. Traditionally, this is a time when you want to start something new in your life. You start planting the seeds magically at this time on the crust, going to the equinox day, which is this Sunday. Circle Sanctuary is celebrating spring equinox with our Welcome Spring Festival. We will be having it online again this year. It's tomorrow, Saturday, March 19th. 1 to 3 p.m., that's Central Time. That's 6 to 8 p.m. Universal Time. And I hope that you will join us. If you want to join us, what you need to do is register. And actually register in the next couple hours because we close our